Greetings, everyone. I've been holding on to this for far too long. This one I did as my fan art 20 years ago. Well, nearly 20 years ago. Because I did this one. It's pretty old. I put down the word Kirby. I accidentally put down the word R right there. Because when I get up early every morning at school time, my brain ain't functionable. And you cut out like a piece of white pink paper and sketch it on there just to match with Kirby's color design. And the star, I just leave it pink. And I use like a bunch of colorful glue sparkles on it just to matching it up a bit. Yes, this take going back to hold on a second. I also got this one. Pokemon Gotta Catch 'em All binder with Mew and Mewtwo. Pretty awesome, right? Anyways, I call this one Kirby Superstar Power. Or Kirby's just going on his own business. Yeah, I kind of did like this a long time ago. It's one of those see-through paper things. Kirby's having a great time, where as usual, King DDD, we're giving Nightmare Enterprises pays him to set more monsters to destroy Kirby. There's this one, obviously a dragon. This one I was going to show you guys is have snake, viper, turtle things, evil bunny rabbit thing, and a fireball. I didn't do this with no dialogue because I was a little bit too lazy to do it. Kirby just used the ability to suck up some bunny rabbit powers, and he got the ears, and it was like rabbit ability and scares him away. Almost pretty easy. And hangs out with Tiff and Tuff, are based off the show too. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I am playing like the Kirby Dreamland 3 music because there's obvious reasons why for that. I did do Tiff and Tuff like this when I was younger. There's Kirby fighting the snake, and all his friends use like some sort of candy to overfeed the turtle snake thing, and randomly jumps on a platform that makes him fat and overfeeds a serpent. It makes him jump on the side, and then makes him fall. Luckily, the owl named Froggle. Yeah, I forgot the owl's name. Carries him just in time before Kirby would get sloshed. He can easily avoid it. And for no apparent reason, and once his shell breaks, he explodes. Kirby, the enemies that he's about to fight, get blown away too. Yeah, I got a little bit cheap at this one. Just see the fire enemy get blown away, and so the dragon enemy. They are just there for obvious reasons. Get blown up by the explosion. And Kirby and his friends cheer for him that he did it and easily destroyed the enemies. Also, you can't see in this artwork, there's like Meta Knight being there, ready to fight Kirby once again, and uses a hammer. Oh wait, Meta Knight helps him and fights King DDD. Just like King DDD still can't defeat Kirby, and thus Gagu, being useless as he is, runs away and defeats him. And there's this mysterious, tall, red-hooded figure creature who's apparently to be the final boss. I'll just stand there menacingly. And yeah, I did not glue this on. Kirby sucks up some weird crystal gem belly and uses it. And he has an outfit and uses powerful beam power. And so the villain, which I did not give him a name, just a tall red hooded figure person, uses a saber too. Yeah, I was doing like a Star Wars parody reference. But Kirby easily defeated the evil hooded creature, makes him fall to his doom, and there was a creature there behind him, trapped in the cage. Oh yeah, I did that scene of him being sliced in the bottom of his half, almost similar to Darth Maul from Star Wars. Empire Strikes Back. They cheer for him that he defeated the creature. One of them in the cage turns out to be Kirby's parents. You know, in the show, Kirby had no parents at all, that he was created. And King Dedede feels almost bad for what he has done, and drops a hammer and asks Cargoon. And didn't feel like he wants to do it and hurt them. It was so touching. It just got straight to the end. But nope, it's not over yet. We still got another one. Here's this one. And I put the word Dreamland 3 on top by mistake, and I put the word Kirby 2, which basically you already know the sequel. It has the word Kirby Star Power 2 on it. And that creature is supposed to be, well, a nightmare. So I'll get to that in a moment. And I randomly put down the word Lion King. And the word at the bottom, I think that one says is Rayman 2. And I randomly put the word CPPO. O is 110. Fat Guy 6. Kirby 3 and 4. Which I was planning to do sequels to these ones, but never got to do them at all. Pac-Man World 3, which when I was younger, thought they weren't going to do another Pac-Man World 3, but they actually did. On with the story. And I'm already getting tired of hearing this music. Alright, Kirby's minding his own business like usual in the last story. There's a big rock there. There's King Dedede's castle. There's a dragon at the very top flying by. And if you can't tell what that is, it's a frog with a rocket on his back. And King Dedede, as usual, did not learn from last time. Still calling for more monsters from the Nightmare Enterprise. There's like stacks of these flying creatures with bad wings, a fat pig, and another one that looks like a pig with like a mammoth hairstyle. Kirby deals with a frog with a rocket on his back. Kirby does like a slide kick and shoots the missile, flies the missiles out of his mouth, just like the 64 game. And turns into many pieces. As his eyes in his mouth, Kirby just does that and takes a nap. Yeah, I really got really cheap with these pages and did not color any backgrounds. Because I was younger back then when I did this in 2013, 3, I'm guessing. There's Kirby having a tea time with Tip and Tub's mother until they interrupt the party. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flying ball fat things and the evil horned pig ready to ruin their tea party. But luckily, Kirby grabs a hammer and whacks them one at a time just to hit the fat, ugly, deviled horned pig at the top, like stacks of dominoes. In the next scene, and Kirby faces a mammoth pig thing. Tip and Tough help him by throwing ice to his mouth. Okay, Kirby sucks up a little bit of ice out of his snout and uses ice power to transform to Ice Kirby. And try to freeze the creature, but gets to grow long legs and long arms and claws. It's huge and tolerating to crush him. Luckily, Tiff and Tough do help him and use firepower, and naturally works and melts the creature. Kirby uses firepower to melt the monster away. And yeah, I forgot to mention I do add these number pages on how many more there are. Meanwhile, he hears some noise at the gate and he encounters a dragon. A ferocious dragon breathes fire. Tiff and Toff's father starts to worry. He throws a stone on the rock up towards Kirby's mouth and randomly turns into Stone Sword Kirby and somehow blocks the dragon's fire. He starts attacking the dragon and slices it up, like classic anime style. Slice the dragon in half. Next he encounters a flame purple creature. Which I'll probably name now Fire or Hopper. Kind of reminds me of Pokey from Mario, but not the balls. Its body is this thing uses its body as a weapon. Kirby avoids taking damage. And since he knows it has firepower, he uses ice. He used to freeze the creature. By the way, I'm using the Silent Hill music now. Freezing the creature at its steps. King DD uses a bigger hammer to fight Kirby with, but fortunately, he did not think this through on how heavy it is, and as soon as he kicks his legs and feet around, and Kirby's all like, "Yahoo, that was easy." And he encounters who I think is probably Nightmare, but not like in my best art form as my own kindergarten style. No, I'm not done. Kirby uses ice power again, and thanks to Meta Knight, who actually helps fight this creature who doesn't look like Nightmare, but just has red eyes. Kirby uses his ability to use ice and freeze him, and without a problem. And Kirby uses Meta Knight's sword to defeat him. And this is how the story ends. They end up in the woods. Kirby roasts out some marshmallow, end up camping, and I actually did some trees for once. Different type of trees, and there's like the beauties of the stars, the moon that looks like Pac-Man, and them enjoying the wonderful time. Oh yeah, there's Lolo and La from their old games. They're just having a brilliant time of their lives. Having lots of amazing stories about the adventures they've been through. The story comes to an end, and where's all the stars, and the moon, and more trees, and no appearance of wispy woods. Oh wait, I think I did do like the third one. And they sleep in sleeping bags. The story comes to an end. Except I had to put Kirby dreaming about a female character that looks like him and falls in love. And he's probably remembering and his parents took care of him, and it turns out the nightmare enterprise creature, or should I say nightmare, has captured them all this time, and probably end up how he is today as a Star Warrior. Yep, that's only 2 of these ones so far. Don't know if you'll either like this one a little better or the sequel. Speaking of sequel, I still got one more left. And this one is really, really old. This one's like 20 years old. This one's called Tumbly Clink, Inc. 5, Jack's Big Adventure, aka the Tumbly Clink, which I renamed it that. You pretty much know who Jack is. If not, let me remind you who he is. Here's what their home looks like. Yeah, it looks like it has a face on it. There's like palm trees, flowers, everything. This is what Jack looks like back in the day. Yep, just a head with eyes and nose. And her, the princess, Flower, during the time of their lives until there's trouble up ahead. An evil castle. It looks kind of similar to that one from Paper Mario, because I could not come up with better ideas myself. There's even guards there too. I'm already in the shadows way too much. And his arch nemesis, King Buzzard, right before he turned good in 2005. Always has an evil plan to capture the princess all the time. He kidnaps the princess again, and Jack tries to reach out with cartoon arms and can't reach her. The flying bird takes her to his castle. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. That's supposed to be her father, but he kind of looks like a shape of a pea. I mean like a green pea. Not like what I just said there. And create a robot. That was in the last sequel. I can actually talk, says, "Come on, let's go." Oh, and save her. And uses the robot to save her. And flies off. And King Buzzard was not pleased, and even the machine reacts with the big cartoon eyes, all like, uh-oh. Ready to save her. However, he was planning to know he was coming and uses a blaster cannon towards him. There's not much else they can do. Yeah, well, no! So unfortunately, Jack and his robot friend and pal, he names, start breaking apart and falls down to a random island. There's a random mountain there too. There's this cute little mouse which I named Mixie. Having a great time on the beach. However, a giant caterpillar worm snake thing, which I named Muncher Pillar, was about to eat a tasty morsel mouse, which I just redesigned today. I was going to eat him alive. And he blinked up. What's that? And that thing's all like, what? I almost forgot to mention he's the sidekick of the series too. He's like, oh no. Jack's robot and himself land on the creature's body. The little mouse named Mixie runs away. Lands on the giant creature's back. And he didn't like that one bit and knocks him off. And then makes Jack angry and becomes muscular. And acts like the Incredible Hulk and got some random pants on. And him picking up coins like a video game. Cool. Super Jack. Also, I like this creature's reaction that his eyes come out of his head. Jack's like, oh right, I have muscles. And he grabs the creature and swings it around and tosses it to the other side, never to be seen or heard from ever again. And the little mouse thanks him and gives him a key. He can unlock something with it. And robot has a rocket pack at the bottom and starts flying up. And the little mouse buddy got the random fan with the inventor. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why there's numbers on here, it just shows how much they're collecting stuff so far. Also, Rupert explains things that there's trouble up ahead to the kingdom. There's like a strange looking bird that looks like him with multiple wings and legs. Jack's like, you don't say. And who's that? Oh, this is Mixie, my best friend I just saved. Yeah, he saved me. Now we have to work together and save the princess. The long telescope shows where the princess is at. And shows what evil plan he got in store. And a bird that looks like Rupert, well, not the brightest of the group, acts like Igor, and has like him like arms and legs and feet. King Buzzard acts like Dr. Frankenstein, like, yes, my creation will work. Oh yeah, and the princess is trapped in the glass right there. Using the device to bring the creature to life. And then you start watching them. Thinking the creature will be too strong for them. And they're no match for it. comes to life and starts ringing through the door. It's a dangerous shadow creature that'll be unstoppable. The guards are just standing there, being surprised, or just not surprised beyond belief that they comes out of the doorway. But then being surprised, they start to be shocked and terrified that they had to fly away as much as possible. It's right behind them, and they had to go fast as possible before it would get them, like, shall we say, the touch of death. Rupert grabs, like, random fans, just pulls them out of his, you know what, flying as fast as he can with most of his wings, even using his tail, feathers, and his bird feet, and him using a rocket pack, and him using a better fan to make him go faster. Yeah, I did not take these on. And crashes towards the mountain. Power! And the doorway just pops out of the sky for no reason. Oh yeah, I think I remember doing this before. I mean, defeat a random enemy to get a key from it. They make it to about, King Buzzard's fortress. And there's this random creature with a face on it. Telling them, if you're gonna take out King Buzzard, you wanna make sure you collect all the keys. Also, they easily defeated the guards there, and the statue on the face of the bomb looks surprised that he and friends made this far in. They pretty much went left to right to every side and get towards his fortress. The more things they collect, the more they unlock amazing things. Once they made it, the King Buzzard has oversized himself, and he traps his friends in cages, thinking they were no match for him, and he's too huge to deal with. They use like everything they got. There's a bit of mouse, and blows up the villain. Blow up his lair place up for good. And our heroes, well, Jack saves all his friends and even the princess just in time. And the villain starts blasting off once again as his plan is ruined once more. The story comes to an end with them living happily ever after until there's more sequels. And her father was nice enough to give a mouse a crown, that he's proud that he has a great grandson like him saving the day. And the villains start taking off, creating that weird child figure that he created, which his name is Wiz, by the way. Yeah, not kidding. I named this creature that's carrying King Buzzard and his broken ship, Wiz. And I randomly put the word Tumbly Clink 9882, like there's like be more of these ones. Jack's new bit Adventure 2. And I got this on here. Scrap. TV. LP. Mario. Kirby. Star Fox. Yeah, I wrote down random words. It's on here when I was younger. AOF. OE. So E and IE. Yeah, I was really not the bright type of the group when I came up with these words. So that's it. Showed you like 30 minutes of these ones. So yeah, I showed you like a bit of fan art of Kirby. He's Superstar Power 1 and 2. I don't know where the third one is at. I did like amazing artwork of these characters. Sure, some of these are just plainly white colored ground. Some of them I never got the color in. But again, I was a young kid. I couldn't do the rest of it in time. I know those of you are huge Kirby fans, so I'm glad you enjoyed seeing all these so far. But for now, I think I'll go ahead and take a little break from doing this. I already spent like 30 whole minutes of me showing you all of these old books of mine. Including the one that I just showed you, the last one is the oldest one. Also, the keys I keep on collecting is kind of like a reference from Donkey Kong 64. Yeah, instead of DK, I put down that word JK, which is part of his last name. But again, I was a young kid and I come up with weird ideas, which is a good thing. Let me show you the whole binder. This binder is pretty old. It's from 1999. Yeah, this binder is really, really old. And I think I put that clipper there just to hold on to the book. So I'm glad you enjoyed some music to go with it, so it won't be bored out of your skulls. Anyway, so I'll see you guys next time. If you want to do like more of these. Hopefully you'll give me more views, or you'll find them a bit strange. But like I said, I did redo some of the other creatures. Like that giant worm snake thing you just saw. I'll let you guys know when I'm done with them, as soon as possible. See ya then.